Thank you.
Okay, that was fast. All right. So I guess we'll take the box. Do you want the box?
Yeah. I think we're gonna. Do we have enough money for that, or?
Yeah, we're gonna get 2 pizzas and breadsticks.
Okay.
And pasta.
Okay. Well, we'll get the box deal. The what? Plain?
Okay.
No. I don't want plain.
Bacon. And pepperoni?
Pep. Okay, so bacon, pep, garlic bread comes with it. Okay.
Breadsticks.
Not going to be picking those up with
no
my
garlic
hands.
breads.
So I'm going to be cutting those. Not going to pick them up. And the marinara pasta.
Yeah.
Thanks. We got the Alfredo last time. All right. Welcome to episode 19 of Is That Your Kid podcast. We are nerds from Western Pennsylvania, and we host a variety show while struggling to cope with one another's pizza topping flaws. Because that's right, folks. We are at Pizza Hut today.
We are at piece of hut.
We are at Piece of Hut today.
Slicing up Freshness.
You're a real Pizza Hut. We ordered our food already, and we got the breadsticks. So for those of you who tuned into episode 6, this one's going to be like that, only probably worse because I'm feeling really awkward because there's no one in this joint.
We're the only customers in Pizza Hut.
And I feel weird about talking in public as it is.
I'm eating my first breadstick. Pretty good.
I don't want to touch it because I'm going to touch my computer.
Well, use one hand.
All right.
Well, I should probably get some of the sauce.
Oh,
we might have a special guest here today.
Yeah.
An old roommate from school, from the college that I went to.
Yeah.
Robert Kingpin Zanni coming in.
I thought he called him Dr. Rob before, but he didn't.
You know what? He could be our
doctor
of the week. No, he's not a doctor. We could have him be the father of the week.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll wait till he gets here.
Okay. See how father.
He could be the father of Struthers, Ohio.
What?
He has nothing to do with it.
Okay.
2 pizzas. Is that the bacon?
That was quick.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Then I'll be right
Cool.
back with your pasta.
Thank you.
Okay,
All right.
welcome.
Thank you.
Perfect timing. We just have to move stuff around.
Our pizza just came, and Todd and I have way too much food at this point in time.
But we are celebrating this week our independence. It was Independence Day yesterday, and so we thought, what would be better than a pizza party to celebrate our independence from, well, really the rest of White Oak and McKeesport, right? Because we were the only one in this.
We are the only ones here. Anywhere's good.
Yeah, let me move this.
I think we could make room this way.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's
All right,
good. Thank you
you.
very much.
You're welcome.
All right, we are good to go.
We have a full.
This is a feast.
This is a.
Take a picture of this, maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture of this as you go on.
So we're here, July 5th, 2014, feasting
This picture
on some Pizza Hut pizza.
This is gonna be so good.
Take that picture.
Oh, I even flashed it, and you know how useless those are. So that's gonna be on my personal Instagram account, and then I'll put it on the Tumblr later. And as you guys know by now, our Tumblr is thatyourkid.tumblr.com. You could hit us up on Twitter, isthatyourkid. Slicing up freshness here at Pizza Hut today. Real barbecue, unreal pizza. New barbecue recipe pizzas, honey barbecue chicken, smokehouse barbecue, Hawaiian barbecue, limited time only, each just $11.
And don't forget about their award-winning wings.
Award wings. Winning wings. Each wing comes with its own award.
Award-winning wings.
Alright, I'm going to tag this up here.
All right, I'm going to finish this breadstick.
Yeah.
Let's get maybe...
Slam that in. Slam that in that gullet of yours. So, I want to wish everybody in the ITYK universe out there happy Independence Day. and I hope that you successfully became more independent than you were on the 3rd of July this year. Since we are celebrating with this feast, I wanted to have some what I call pizza facts coming in. And just to let you know, I'm going to filter them through the episode, but some of these pizza facts aren't real.
Aren't real?
No. So you have to tell me, like, which, if I'm telling you a true or false pizza fact.
Just a quick visual stuff update. Todd's eating a breadstick with a fork right now.
Yeah, I don't want to touch it.
So, pizza facts.
Uh-huh.
What kind of facts are there about pizza that people might not know? I feel like I know everything there is to know about pizza.
Well, really, they're Italian food facts, but I already called it pizza facts, so I'll just go with it. But, so you have to tell me if these are true or false. In 1994, Sylvester Stallone bought medium pizzas for everybody in the art museum in Philadelphia. I don't know why medium, but it doesn't say what kind.
Well, no one wants a large. You can't take that home. Yeah, true, sure.
False, right off the bat.
He did not.
No, I just said that. Not real. Didn't happen. Here's one though that's completely true. Italian food ranks as the most popular ethnic food in America.
That's true.
That's true, that one.
Is that a fact check thing?
Yeah, I think so. So you can see the obvious differences between the ones that aren't going to be real.
It's not ethnic though. It's like an American thing. If you were getting like Italian, authentic Italian pies, maybe.
Yeah.
Because then you have to call them pies, right?
Yeah, but pizza facts. That's a few, and that's what you're going to get. Some real.
Sporadically.
Mm-hmm. But let's talk about last night a little bit. Talk about some yard games we did. Zermes are the best about their untraditional sports games.
Untraditional?
Mm-hmm.
What? Well, I guess they are. Yeah, you're right. Well, we had a frisbee.
Frisbee going?
Got a little of that.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we had a football, American football going.
Did we? I didn't. That's a shame. I didn't get involved in that.
You might have missed that, Todd. I think Todd was upstairs in my upstairs of my home taking pictures with my dog, who didn't want to take pictures because
fireworks are going off.
Because for people and Americans call it Independence Day or July 4th, but for dogs, July 4th is Boom Boom Nightmare Day.
Boom Boom Night Day?
Boom Boom Nightmare Day. Because everything's scary and
Boom
loud.
Boom Nightmare Day.
And they don't understand what's going on, but they're scared and they just want to run. So for us, July 4th for dogs everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Boom Boom Nightmare Day.
Boom Boom Nightmare Day.
But his dog Tails, where we did that little art project earlier in the run on that.
Yeah, I hope everyone should know who he is by now.
Yeah, Tails the dog. I love that guy. Favorite dog. We sat in the hallway for an hour. Not that long, about half hour to 45, and I was just taking selfies. During that time,
you missed football. But we also played a game
Uh-huh.
of croquet. 2 games of croquet.
Listen, for those viewers out there, well, not viewers, listeners, you kids out there, croquet, best game you've never played, especially with Pap Rules. Pap Rules are the best rules of all kind.
And usually are. And that goes
explain
across the board.
rules of croquet first, and then croquet with Pap Rules.
Well, I'll be honest. I don't know croquet. I only know Pap Roll croquet.
All right, well,
and it seems like the better of the two, so let's just roll with that.
Mm-hmm.
Croquet. Everyone gets a little mallet. Everyone gets a little ball. The goal of the game is to start and end before anyone else. You need to finish before them. So, 2 stakes, one at the beginning, one at the halfway, and you have to backtrack your way through the course. During the course, you have to hit your ball under these little hoops. Call them wickets? Maybe. We call them whatever we want. Anyway, they're hoops. If you successfully hit your ball under a hoop, you get an extra hit. So, if you knock a ball through a hoop, you get another hit. If you hit it again and get it through another hoop, you get another hit. So you get all these strokes, and you could just keep like on a roll and keep going and going and going. That makes it a lot of fun.
And you can make your own course, which I had the honor of doing.
That's right. In addition to making your own course and getting extra strokes for going through hoops, You also get extra strokes for hitting other balls.
Yeah.
So if you hit another color ball once a turn, someone else's, you can knock it out of the way.
You get to go on it again.
You could bash them out of the way, make them backtrack and waste a turn, while you yourself get an extra hit. So you can kind of coast right by all these people, sort of like the Mario Kart of sports games.
Yeah. And I since I set up the course, I put some extra Todd rules in. Of course, it make everything more difficult, and everybody hate it more. And I actually was the worst at my own course, but that was fine with me. But I added excitement to the event, got people talking. We had a crowd of people watching because I added some ramps, and you had to pass. You had to hit your ball up a ramp off the other side, and it was really tricky for most everyone, including myself. So
you especially,
me especially, because I never did get it over that ramp. But no, well, I did, but I went over the red part. And I needed to go over the white part.
I had us go over the ramp, but it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, you make your own fun with croquet. Our grandfather used to, as kids, our grandfather used to absolutely demolish us at croquet. He wouldn't hold back. He would blast us out of the way, get himself extra hits. He would just
Pap Rules.
We wouldn't even be halfway, and he'd be done. And he'd make us play for second and third.
Yeah. That's what you were like. You want to play for second and third? And I was like, no. If you don't win.
Yeah, I was like, why not? I mean, I won the first game, and everyone quit. I'm like, wait a minute. You guys keep going, because there's 6 of us playing. I was like, keep going, keep playing. And they're like, no, why? I'm like, well, because it's still in order.
I was like, no.
Well, that's the reason. My brothers and I and my cousins and I would always play for second place, because Papa would always get first place, because he was ruthless. He didn't hold back. He made us work for it.
That pizza is delicious. Real soft right here. I'm pointing to where it's actually real soft.
Softer than I thought maybe it would be.
Pizza Hut. Slicing up freshness, which, of course, is their slogan as well.
It's a good one. It's a catchy one. All these, there's a lot of slices here.
But
some of this pasta.
Some
maybe.
pizza facts coming in. Actually, the first Pizza Hut was established in the 40s, if you're going to believe that, and it was in Oregon. Is that true?
That's a good one. No, that's false.
Yeah, that's false. No. I have no idea when the first Pizza Hut came. Another pizza fact I'm going to throw at you. Pizzerias represent 17% of all restaurants. Pizzerias, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Believe that.
It's true.
There's like 4 in our tiny little White Oak town.
If we tried
maybe more.
If we tried to look right now, I bet you we'd find some. Like from sitting here.
We might be able to find a new one that just sprouted up maybe yesterday.
Yeah, and then gone in 6 months. But
we have a good view, and it doesn't help anyone listening. We got a good view
of the Arby's we were at. The Arby's we taped the other episode on.
Remember that 13 weeks ago? I do.
But this is good.
You seem a lot more comfortable in this restaurant than you were maybe at Arby's.
I'm not. I feel very bad right now. But you just don't know it because there's literally no one in here. Did you know that pepperoni is the most popular pizza topping in the United States?
Yeah.
Pizza fact. Is that fact?
What about cheese?
Is it a fact? Am I making a statement?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Good one. Got that one.
I still say cheese. Because it doesn't have to have cheese.
But we've had a busy couple of weeks. It's great to have Jake back with me here today. The 2 original OG ITYK staff members here. But Lulu was on the podcast last week, and I called Jake after the episode went awry last week to help me close it out.
After she unexpectedly molecularly
disassembled.
Disassembled, is that?
Yeah, that's what happened there. So I don't think I really talked to you much about it. What did you think about the episode?
Yes, all witches. What do you think? No witches here? You think we're safe?
Yeah, I think we're cool with witches here.
I think we're all right. I didn't like it, especially Lulu's view on the Blair Witch.
Yeah.
And maybe werewolves. She put more thought into those creatures than maybe I ever have. She's like thinking about the people at home.
Their dichotomy and everything.
Like the family aspect of a werewolf.
Yeah.
Like coping with someone you know that is a lichen. Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
A lichen?
Well, and she said werewolves are very emotional too because they could kill their own,
And you know
lovers.
what? When you said it's a very Bruce Banner, like the Hulk thing, I was thinking that same thing as I listened to it.
Okay.
It was so weird. I was like, that's exactly... Oh, you said it.
Mm-hmm.
So, absolutely very Bruce Banner, because they could be normal and then be murdering within minutes.
Mm-hmm. Like Bruce Banner, but he's never murdered anyone, if you want my opinion. But I've always been a OG
So,
Hulk
Bruce
fan.
Banner never murdered. It's always been justified. He's never smushed anyone, even accidentally.
Oh, I'm sure he has, but
Oh,
I'm
man.
saying it wasn't up to him, is what I'm saying. It wasn't up to him what he did. Just a
Just saying
personal.
the Hulk may have.
The Hulk may have, but even if he has, it wasn't really his fault. Just an opinion here. I mean, we could throw that back and forth, but lots of
We can ask the
phones.
waitress when she gets back.
The phones are going. You got clanging. I'm hoping that's picking up in the mic.
I think it is. It's getting busy. Maybe a lot of orders coming through.
Let's hope. Let's hope people sit here so I'm not feeling
Lot
so
of-
weird.
What, that would make you feel better?
Yeah.
I feel like that would make you feel, personally, make you feel worse.
If people are here, well, I don't know. I might just be making excuses because the last time people were at the restaurant, I hated it. No one's here, and I hate it more.
Yeah, at least we were getting, like, bad looks.
Yeah. Yeah, now it's a little different.
Mm-hmm.
But speaking of spooky, and we had a spooky episode last week, something we did not talk about last week when I was talking about werewolves, when I was talking about witches, when I was talking about vampires, something I didn't speak of? Mummies.
You missed those.
And
But
about...
you did say zombies.
I did. So almost the same thing. But mummies are typically Egyptian. Am I
They're
right?
typically dead. They don't have to be alive to be considered a mummy.
And right. But I'm gonna take care of that
Answer
this
that
week.
phone. you
Yeah,
think.
just ringing off the fucking hook in here. Come on. Do I need to get it?
Oh, there's a lot of people coming in here. I don't know. I think it's blowing up.
Something people have been clanging for, the return of an old segment. Reviewing Goosebump books, baby.
Don't worry, it's not me.
Hit it. But, The Curse of the Mummy's Tomb by R.L. Stine. I've actually had this read for a couple of weeks, and just as Jake was arriving at Pizza Hut, I was attempting to read what the actual ending of the book was, because I had kind of a skewed opinion of it. I just wanted to see if others had the same one. But The Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. Jacobus slamming down that art, got that mummy on the cover.
The mummy face is good.
Mummy face is
I
good.
do like that one.
And this one I appreciated because it took more liberties than what you'd think an R.L. Stine book would.
Even for him?
Even for him, up until this point. Let me shove some pasta in my mouth. Get that going.
Out of all the episodes that I've seen on the Goosebumps TV show, this is the one that always sticks out in my mind. And I
Well,
believe it's the same episode. I believe it's the same thing.
Not, but like the Return of the Mummy is
Okay.
the episode. This is just the Mummy's Tomb.
Okay.
So
Then maybe I'm
same
confused.
characters, I believe. Same characters, just like the second coming of it.
I feel like the little sister's annoying still.
Well, there wasn't a little sister here. But listen to how the title starts off. So, the parents go to Egypt because they do like a business. So they live in America, but they take their son Gabe to Egypt.
Gabe.
Gabe, G-A-B-E.
Pretty cool name.
Yeah. And in Egypt, they're just like, stuff has come up, brother. You're gonna have to like hang with your Uncle Ben for a while. So not only did they move a kid to Egypt, but when they got to Egypt, they still didn't want to pay attention to him. And so Uncle Ben and Uncle Ben's, what I think is his daughter, can't remember off the top of my head, but her name is Sari, S-A-R-I, so Sari, Sorry. Sorry. So the main three characters are Uncle Ben, Sari, and Gabe. And Uncle Ben is looking into these tombs because him and his crew are digging in pyramids when, long story short, they shouldn't be digging in pyramids, okay? And so there is a lot of your R.L. Stine campy BS, like that oh my gosh, a mummy. Oh wait, no, it's somebody messing. It's Sorry messing with me again. That happens more times than any title. Happened in the pyramids, happened in the hotel room. Weirdest part about this whole title, he has a mummy's hand that he keeps in his pocket that he got at a garage sale or a flea market or something. So,
From America.
From America, just it hangs.
He's like, I'm going
to
to Egypt. I might as well take my mummy hand.
Mm-hmm. And it wasn't like a preconceived thought, like, well, since I'm going to Egypt, I have a mummy hand. It's like, no, I already had the mummy hand.
I'm taking it.
Coincidence. I'm going to Egypt with him.
Oh my god. Of all the places, he's going to go to the one tomb where that mummy hand is actually going to be a thing.
Yep.
Good lord.
Exactly. It's just like of everything in the whole world.
It sounds like one of your...
Yeah.
It's like one of your very own writing.
Yeah, like, you heard the Goblin of Grayson Wood.
Old Sticky Face himself.
Old Sticky Face himself. Like, but...
I bet they're going to find a mummy without a hand. I'm sorry.
Yes, though. Yeah, like, you hit it already. Well, the thing was, so they were in the pyramids, and my favorite character of the title, because he seemed very strange at first, but I'll explain it later. His name was Ahmed, and he always wanted to get them away from the pyramids in a kidnapping-esque fashion.
Weird.
Like, he wanted to get Gabe and Sari away from the pyramids, and they're just
guys,
like,
let's go get ice cream.
like, he's just like getting
Let's
them
not
away.
go to the pyramids. Let's go
Like-
get ice cream.
Like, almost in like an abductor type role, not like in a I'm scaring you. Like let's get out of here. You guys want to get out of here? And so like they told Uncle Ben about this cat, and he's just like, stay away from him. Like, you don't want to be abducted. At one point, Ahmed did abduct them in a cab, but they like jumped out of the car. So anyway, cut a long story short. Uncle Ben's workers started to get ill, and so what do you think? That he's going to take his daughter and also Gabe right to where they're getting ill at. So if you bring your loved ones, like everybody is sick and dying.
My loved ones can't be.
Come on in. Let's see
Yeah.
what's the problem. So, needless to say, Ahmed shows up, and he's just like, this is why I wanted to get you away from the pyramids. I'm actually the relative of a princess that, whatever you want to say, stalks or haunts this pyramid. And her name was Khala, I think, Khala. And so Ahmed is like, this is why I wanted to get you away, now you're stuck. And there's a pit of molten lava underneath the pyramid, and he was like telling them, like, jump in it immediately, or I'm gonna push you in it. Like, I'm gonna push you in it. So get going. That's when Uncle Ben shows up. All hell breaks loose. The mummies start walking, and
This man tried to murder 2 children.
Yeah, abduct and murder.
So they skipped the disease part, getting sick, and just went straight to lava.
Yeah, and so yeah, it was like the real focal point was like everybody's getting sick. What's going on? And it's like, oh, you're not sick enough yet. You got molten lava.
Yeah. Terminator 2.
Terminator 2 type stuff here. But then, as the mummy started coming at them, he takes out the mummy claw in his pocket, and he's just like, mummy claw, whatever he does with it. The mummies turn, in a wrestling term, baby face. They turn face against Ahmed, and they pick him up, and they're going to throw him in the lava.
That's the graphic.
Throw him right in the lava.
So this whole time they weren't bothering Ahmed because he's a relative.
Mm-hmm. And the workers were bothering their slumber because they kept cutting up the pyramids. And so, like, you kind of get their bit. It's like, this is where I live. At the end, what happens at the end is once they get out of the pyramids, Ahmed gets out of the pyramids, they just swear never to go back into the pyramid again. But at the end, he's just, Gabe in the hotel room is messing around with the mummy hand. And he's just like, I call upon ancient unrest to start happening, and they're giggling and laughing, and then there's a knock at the door. It's Gabe's parents coming back. Cut. That's it.
I love The Mummy. That's a great movie. I'll challenge anyone to say it's not.
What's your favorite aspect of it?
If you're waiting for me to say Brendan Fraser,
Yeah,
I can't say it is, but he's not bad.
Is he
I
good?
like all the characters. The sister, the woman,
Uh-huh.
and the woman's brother.
Yeah.
Very cool. I like that dynamic because he's always trying to get money, but then he never gets the opportunity to. Very cool. She's like the book smart. She knows all the stuff about.
Do you see them all? Have you seen all the?
You know, and I can't say I have. I'm pretty sure I've seen the second one, and I think I saw the one where that woman isn't actually her anymore. That woman wasn't great.
Okay.
Yetis and like the.
Okay.
Where they are.
Again, we're here, Pizza Hut, slicing up Freshness. Unreal, real barbecue pizza. Honey barbecue, smokehouse barbecue, Hawaiian barbecue, all the barbecues and award-winning wings. PizzaHut.com/ITYK for a special coupon offer. I couldn't even keep a straight face after that one.
In the coupon code, type in, "Is that your pizza?"
Is that your pizza? But,
yeah,
$11 coupon code.
Each large, $11.
Was it? What was the coupon code? Boom Boom Nightmare Day?
yeah.
Type in Boom Boom Nightmare Day.
Moo Day.
Pizza fact. The pizza industry is worth more than $30 billion yearly dollars in the United States.
No, that's false.
That's true.
Oh, wow.
It's written like that as well.
30 billion. The fact that you laughed through it, I couldn't.
Yeah. Pizza fact. Sylvester Stallone bought 3 large pizzas for everybody at the Philadelphia Art Museum in 1990. I don't know, 3.
Good. A nice arbitrary date that you just made up. False.
That one's false. I'm surprised you didn't bite on that one.
Is that a pizza pun? I did not bite on that pizza fact.
Did not slice into that pizza.
This Pizza Hut used to have an arcade.
Yeah.
It used to have an arcade machine.
And over there. Like Ninja Turtles? That's what I used to play.
Ninja Turtles is my fondest memory of Pizza Hut is that Ninja Turtle arcade game. Because we never had an arcade game that I could go to, or that anyone would take me to, for that matter. But this Pizza Hut was like my safe haven for arcade. So while we're waiting for pizza, I would always just play.
How dark was your childhood?
I don't believe dark at all. Not dark?
You weren't allowed in arcades?
I just never went. I just never went to any.
Oh, he's looking funny today. Like he's looking
goofy.
Yeah, you can tell
he's already loosened up.
Yeah, you can tell he's
gonna
like
take a real big bite before he gets here.
You can tell he's ready to go. Those shorts are killer.
Rob is wearing black and yellow swim shorts. He's with us.
I have a Mountain Dew.
Well, 2 Mountain Dews. I haven't had Mountain Dew in so long. Oh man.
Rob Zanni.
This is all for you. It's all for you, brother.
This is your feast now. There's pasta, bacon, pepperoni, breadsticks.
I just had a piece of bacon.
No, eat 2 pieces of bacon. Do you see how much food there is?
You can do whatever you want.
We're slicing up Freshness here at Pizza Hut.
Yeah, we're
it's
doing
happening
that
right now.
Yeah, it's
So,
actually live.
introducing Robert Zanni, great friend. For many years. What is it, 5-6 years now? Robert Zanni.
What year is it?
Here. What year is it?
Yeah.
08 to 14, yeah, about 5.5 years now.
So we've known each other for quite a long time. We had an interesting friendship, and we had an interesting catalyst that made us friends in the very beginning.
Yeah,
But we'll just let that glaze over. But,
Okay. All right. We want.
Yeah.
Nice.
Arnaldo, Jesus Rincones.
All
was
that
a big
stuff.
part of it. What did we do when we first hung out? We, just hung out. We both lived in the same freshman dorm room.
I never had.
Not the same room, the same floor.
Building,
Yeah, the same floor.
They spent the entire freshman year sharing the same bed. That's something people don't know.
Brand new fact.
They shared the same bed. They actually shared the same clothes, right? As well.
No, Todd's making up facts.
Pizza
maybe not
facts.
clothes, maybe like a washcloth.
Yeah.
Todd, why don't you give Rob a pizza fact here?
Pizza fact. We're doing pizza fact with actually just like Italian anything facts.
Okay.
Todd's making them up.
And I'm either telling the truth or I'm lying. And some have been pretty obvious, and other ones, especially ones with Sylvester Stallone, you can never really tell. I almost made your fried joke on a pizza. But alright, after I'm done with this, you have to tell me if it's, I made it up or didn't. This one's actually very intelligent, so I fact-checked everything. The record for the world's largest pizza actually depends on how you slice it. according to Guinness in South Africa in 1990. That's where the record for the world's largest circular pizza was set at a Norwood hyper supermarket. What's that mean, everyone? That gigantic pie measured 122 feet, 8 inches across, weighed almost 27,000 pounds, and contained almost 10,000 pounds of flour, 4,000 pounds of cheese, and 2,000 pounds of sauce. So,
True or false?
true or false, the largest circular pizza made at a supermarket in South Africa in 1990. It's all fact-checked.
I think that's true.
That's true. It's very true.
Rob Zanni doing much better than I have been in the true to false ratio.
Okay, well, actually, Rob, I got another one for you, my man. Sylvester Stallone, there's a supermarket / laundry. There's a supermarket / laundromat. And Sylvester Stallone, being from Philadelphia, in I believe it was 1993 as well, just like the one that you got, he bought everyone in the laundromat medium plain pizzas, and they enjoyed them. I mean, I don't know if that was his thing, but that's a pizza fact for you. Is that a true one?
You know, I think that might be true too.
That's false. See, I knew it. I'm so good. I'm so convincing with Sylvester Stallone. Like, it's so convincing. I can get all of you.
Stallone shit is killing me. He's done 3 of them. So yeah, the first time he bought everyone a medium pizza.
Yeah.
Next time,
It's all fact checked. It's all fact
it's
checked.
false though. It's not real.
But the fact that it's unreal is real.
Oh my god.
Like this, real barbecue, unreal pizza. $11 for each large pizza.
Probably unreal barbecue, unreal pizza.
Rob, for one summer, you actually worked at a Pizza Hut.
You know
You
what?
should tell us about
I
it.
did work at a Pizza Hut.
Where was that? Not that wasn't in Pennsylvania or
No.
Ohio, where you're from.
No, that was in Ocean City
Okay.
in Maryland, and worst job I probably ever had.
It a fine establishment like this, like where we're at today.
No.
This one seems a lot better, right?
This one is bigger.
Uh-huh.
The Ocean City one was I think like the 3rd busiest one on the East Coast.
Okay.
So, oh yeah, nights
Just a nightmare.
And then I worked with really, really annoying foreign guys.
But foreign.
Did they smell like weird foreign things and
They
pizza?
kind of smelled like Ukraine and Russia and
So
Romania.
So specific.
Kind of like a Belushki.
They smelled like countries.
Nice. Here's a fact about me. I don't like any smells whatsoever.
No.
That's when we talked about OCDs on a past episode, and I talked about them. I hate every smell. There's not a smell that I'm just like, let's get like. Even here's one of the
You
weird
walked
things.
in here today and you said, this smells awful.
No, but it didn't smell like anything. But like if I smell something, I'm mad about it. Here's a one. I don't know if Jake knows this, but something I do.
Will you smell the straw?
No. If I get like, say I get takeout food, say I take this home, okay, and I don't put the food in my car on the way home. I put it in my trunk so it doesn't smell like that. I've even set the food underneath my car in a styrofoam container if I'm doing other things. Like I'm not ready to go home yet. I'll put it underneath the car because I don't want to put it in the car because I don't even want a hint of that smell in that car.
When Todd had his apartment, we would get food, leave his apartment, go do something else, go see a movie, come back, and he's mad because his apartment still might have the remnants of Chinese or something like Chinese food.
It's like, we got Chinese
He's
food
like
2
ripping
hours
open
ago.
all the windows, turning fans on. It's very strange. Man.
And it's still there. Like I don't want it anymore. I want to eat it.
Now, you came to our apartment.
Yeah.
How was that in terms of smell?
Now let me jump in here because there were a lot of lingering smells in that apartment.
There might
I
have
see
been.
that.
The number one smell might have been that 8-year-old couch that we had in the living room.
I don't like any smells, but I think food smells especially. So if it's just like, it smells like dirty laundry, I don't care for it. But literally, I'd rather smell dirty laundry
Well, it
than
still
food I
smells
ate 2
better
years
than
ago,
fresh cooked
2
food.
days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, Rob, tell us where you're from. Struthers, which is near.
I'm from Struthers, Ohio, which is near the east side of Youngstown, which is one of the most dangerous areas in Ohio.
Our old roommates and myself have gone so far as to call you the kingpin of Struthers.
The kingpin of Struthers.
Would you still claim that title?
I
as
would say I'm the kingpin. I would say I'm the Lebowski of Struthers now.
Ooh.
Because I go back and everyone's like, yo,
Dude.
Dude.
I'm like, I just abide. So.
Is it like a small town or?
12,000 people. Mostly people getting ready to croak, kind of dusty old people.
Dusty old croak people. Great.
Croaky, toady
Old
people.
Croak medicine show.
Yeah.
Croak. Yeah.
You know, the Clarks actually come to Struthers a lot.
The band, the Clarks.
Yeah, the band, the Clarks.
Well, listen.
But you know, I've never seen them.
I got a pizza fact. About the Clarks.
Sylvester Stallone toured with the Clarks.
No. Leave Stallone. Leave Stallone
You brought
out
everybody
of this. Leave Stallone out of this. Oh, thank you.
No, thank you.
You want to smell that first?
No. But in actually 2006, the band the Clarks, from Pittsburgh rock band, obviously you know that, they ordered 3 pizzas for the art museum in Philadelphia. And laundromat.
That's a lot.
From at the Permanis in Pittsburgh, they ordered the pizzas to be delivered to the art museum and laundromat in Philadelphia. The band, the Clarks, rock band.
That's a lot.
I can't believe it. I delivered that so good.
That was a good delivery.
But you brought in the laundromat.
Oh.
And I already knew that was a lot.
Did too much.
See, I thought the laundromat would sell you. Here's my thought process between these. I think that people think that it'd be cool if they bought them a pizza if they're doing their laundry or just doing regular stuff. So I'm thinking that, you'll bite on a laundromat one eventually.
You know what? Because I do love when people buy me
I'm
pizza.
thinking out loud here, though. So
We bought you pizza
Yes,
today?
exactly. So, now if you said Sylvester Stallone walked into a Pizza Hut, and
Yeah,
bought everyone
right away.
cheese medium pizzas, like, no, that's true.
It's gotta be.
I think that'd be true.
He's
You
a real
walked into
patriot.
Pizza
He's a
Hut.
patriot.
Expendables 3 coming out November 2014.
Sylvester Stallone.
Jet Li, Jason Statham,
You can
Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Bruce Willis.
Mel Gibson, the guy from Frasier,
Kelsey
Grammer is in it.
Dude, he's funny.
Expendables 3 out this fall.
Who's that guy?
You can reach him at
Ronda Rousey, the armbar lady.
The band.
Shout out hashtag armbar.
You could reach Sylvester Stallone at Sylvester S on Twitter.
Is that a true pizza? Is that a true Sloan fact?
Pizza. Find him. People in the Is That Your Kid universe out there, follow Sylvester Stallone on Twitter and tweet at him, thanks for the pizza in the laundromat. Tweet at him that. Say, at Sylvester Stallone, thanks for the pizza at the laundromat. And just to see if it gets a little pop. Doubt it. Because why not?
Who's that guy that's in the Expendables?
Everyone's in the Expendables.
No, what's his first name? Van Damme. Van Damme, I can't remember. Claude Van Damme.
Rob Van Dam, the professional wrestler.
Yeah.
No.
McFoley's in the Expendables, right?
It might be.
I don't know. What would you say to someone that's really, really into professional wrestling?
Like,
Get a life.
get a life. Yeah, I agree. I think anybody
What else might you say?
into
It's
that.
fake.
It's fake.
What if that person you're talking to knew it was fake and still kind of liked it?
I think I'd go back to answer number 1.
Oh boy, get a life. For any pro wrestling fans out there,
Watch a true sport.
watch a true sport.
Like croquet.
Like croquet.
Or badminton or professional ping pong.
Those seem like better sports than that. They bring a lot
Let's
more
play
people.
croquet when we get back.
Dude, can we play Pap Croquet?
We'll play Pap Croquet.
Okay.
Pap croquet.
It's like Pap Rules.
You make up your own course.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I actually have a
don't
pizza
you do that
fact about wrestling fans.
I guess.
There was actually 24 wrestling fans in Philadelphia at the laundromat who ordered pizza for all the croquet players in Iowa Falls, Iowa. And the restaurant owner at that particular joint, his name was Bill Bear, and he created 200 extra pizzas just because of the endeavor. He was behind it.
True.
Yeah, false. I knew it. I knew the laundromat would get in. I knew eventually. Made that one up as I went along.
Damn. That was
Got
pretty
it.
convincing.
But you
That's an
could
okay
you could hit us up on @IsThatYourKid on Twitter. isthatyourkid@yahoo.com, throwing emails our way. YouTube.com/isthatyourkid, and also, you know it, subscribe on iTunes. Share with your friends. isthatyourkid.podomatic.com, PODOMATIC.com. And what did we get in last week but 1,000 business
I
cards?
was gonna give one to Rob, but I left mine at home.
Oh, I have them. I have
Bring
dozens.
them. Let's give them to the waitress.
Yeah, leave them as a tip. I think it's a tip. But if you guys want them, again, email at us, and we're going to send them out there. We'll pay for postage.
I'll pay for your postage personally. What is it, 37 cents? I'll pay for
Sure.
postage.
49
Oh, you know what?
or 40.
Great luck, don't wreck, paint on. The cards say good luck. We know that.
You could still...
I blew it. I trunk ordered. I blew it. So
Everyone has one incorrect Vista print purchase. I feel like that's a standard.
But I have 1,000 business cards that say good luck instead of great luck on them.
Yeah.
So back to your tip thing. I'm a
Yeah.
server, right?
Yeah.
The worst thing, absolute worst thing, is when someone leaves you a tip.
You've been a server, right?
He
Oh,
is.
I am
Oh, you are a server. Okay.
Yes. Mike's Pen Grill, Salem, Ohio. Come on down.
Nice.
Fresh
Mike's
seafood flown
Pen
in.
Tavern on Twitter.
At Mike's Pen Tavern on
Hit us
Twitter.
up on Facebook. Mike's Pen Fake Grill at Facebook.
Mike's Pen FakeGrill.com/ITYK. You get a $10 off coupon. Mike's Pen Fake Grill.
Enter coupon code Stallone, and you get some free food.
And you get free pizzas for
Show up at
everybody everywhere.
Show up at a laundromat. He'll be there for you.
He will.
Type in Stallone, drive to a laundromat, and get 20 free pizzas.
Type in coupon code Todd Pizza and get a clean pizza and lettuce.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad.
But the worst tip is when someone gives you like a little Jesus pamphlet.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, like a church pamphlet. That happened to me a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they give you a gift card and the bill's like $26,
Mm-hmm.
and like there's like $6 left on the card, and they're like, "Here, just have a gift card for where you work at."
Who does that? Is that
Oh. Man, that's terrible.
so like they brought a gift card to spend at your restaurant, and then they had stuff left over, and they give you your own money
As a tip, yeah.
as if you're gonna
And
really
it's
want to
like-
buy food there. Like you work.
Well,
there.
no, I eat there
Oh,
all
I'm
the
so
time
full.
because that's how good the food is. But
Yeah.
Mike's
No,
Pen, Mike's
seriously.
Pen Tavern.
You're behind the product.
dude, it's really
You
good.
fully endorse it.
Yeah.
Mike's Pen
I mean, we
Tavern.com.
get the airline tickets for the fish.
Did you say you're into it?
Next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Number
Maybe.
one.
Stuffed grouper. Oh my god. Bring
If
a
anybody
group of
wants-
people for the grouper. It's awesome.
Hashtag Little Mermaid. Wasn't that one guy Cooper?
I don't know if we
The
have
yellow
anybody
guy from Little Mermaid.
that we heard
Flounder.
of. I haven't heard
Yeah, he probably
anybody.
was a flounder, wasn't he?
I haven't heard anybody say that they were into our podcast from Ohio as of yet. So if you're from Ohio and into the podcast, hit us up and go to Mike's Pence Tavern. The stuffed grouper is
Hang out with Rob.
to die for.
Yeah.
The Lebowski of Struthers.
The Lebowski of
Who
Struthers.
lives in Salem? But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but you could be the Lebowski of anything if you want. If you
As
you
long
abide.
as you abide.
Yeah.
If you abide.
But a couple of emails came in. We actually are in planning works of going forward with the podcast here. Actually, this will be episode 19. Next week, episode 20, we're going to do something I'm excited for, but also worry because it might, I don't know, might also be lame. We're going to do a clip show. So it's going to be best of volume 1. And Jake and I are just going to be probably throwing back a few Keystone brews. Shout out to Lex from California. You know who you are. You like those Keystones as well. We're going to do that, and we're going to talk about our favorite moments of the podcast through the first 20 episodes. Then we're going to take a break for a week and then come back fresh. Volume 2. Is That Your Kid podcast? But Lex, unfortunately, we do got some bad news for you, man, because I know we've been talking via email. You're planning to meet us in New York for the Velcro Shoe Show, and unfortunately, that's not going to happen. I guess they had a venue change. In the venue, they weren't quite happy with it, so they didn't want to drive all the way to New York if they didn't think anybody was going to be there. But here's the deal. If you've already booked your trip to New York, I'll still go to New York. I'll still come with you. I'll still meet you in New York. I'm not going to renege on that promise. So if you already have a plan to go to New York, I'll be there. But he did send a couple nice emails in, and not to go through them specifically here, but he wanted to mention that, do you remember Back to the Island, when you hyped Back to the Island podcast? He said he listened to it based on us, and he says that he really liked it. And he said Fake Problems is great. That podcast also got me into Bomb the music industry. I don't know if you've ever listened to...
I've heard the name, not listened to it personally.
But yeah, he also says, your podcast gives me a ton of laughs every episode. I love knowing that there are guys in Western Pennsylvania who sometimes feel the same way as I do and who share some of the same interests as I do. Both you guys are hilarious. I'm real glad to hear that the fan base is growing. And he also said he got a couple friends in Illinois to subscribe.
Very cool.
Also, he said, you were right on this week's episode. I do love Keystone. The first time I ever got drunk, I drank a ton of cheap vodka and drank 20 Keystones. And I puked in my friend's washing machine.
Oh my god, was Stallone there? Was Stallone at the laundromat?
Oh my god. Lex, you gotta let us know. Did you ever...
You gotta Lex us know.
You gotta Lex us know. Lex us know. If Sylvester Stallone ever delivered you a pizza, or had somebody deliver, like you were doing your clothes at a laundromat and you go, what's this? And it's a pizza, and it just says from Sylvester, and you open it up and it's a pizza. That probably happened.
Lex, thanks for writing in, man. Glad you enjoy it.
Also, we got an email from Lulu, who was co-hosted last week.
She did. So time traveling
West Coast time traveling reporter. I have some good news. When she molecularly disassembled last week, she is fine. She returned back. She returned back to her timeline in California in the past, and she has a segment idea for Volume 2, but I don't want to spoil it.
I'll be ready
but
for
it's
it.
gonna be there's gonna be a weekly Lulu segment going forward, starting in Volume 2.
Very good.
But speaking of the Velcro shoes, as you know, Jake, you and I were at the Velcro Shoes show a couple days before your show, and our buddy, Steve from Pittsburgh, now known as Steve from Baby, was in attendance. We got the chance to speak with Steve, and he and I had a couple drinks, and we were just going back and forth, so sorry if we annoyed the hell out of you, but this is actually Steve from Baby and I, a clip from the Velcro Shoe show the other night. Check it out.
The hype where I could ride every ride, so I did.
Check, check. I think this is on. I think this is live mic. We are at the Velcro Shoes at the Lava Lounge. What day is it? Someone tell me.
Saturday. It's the Thursday.
It's Thursday.
Thursday, June 26th for another 10 minutes. It's my 28th and a half birthday today.
Bro.
6 months, you're gonna be 29, baby.
Yeah.
Jake and Todd here with Steve.
I survived.
We just saw the Velcro Shoes. Action Camp's about to go on. I hope this is working. I don't know if that it is. Action Camp.
I'm surprised Velcro Shoes hasn't been sued by 3M yet.
They did make it, didn't they?
Why is that?
It should be like hook and loop fastener shoes.
I don't know if it sticks. I don't know if that sticks though.
No, that's the generic terminology for like Velcro. It's like hook and loop straps.
If we want to talk OCD, something that I forgot about, and Jake's going to know about it, I have a pair of Doc Martens with laces. Other than that, I don't wear laces in my shoes because it binds me. I don't want to be bound.
So you're not fetish friendly is what you're saying?
No, fetish friendly, just not shoe bound.
Fine with that, any of that.
I'm down with that. That's not even...
In terms of being bound sexually, he's probably alright. I don't know that.
Unless the shoes come into play.
Hey, if the shoe fits.
If the
What you would say?
If the shoe fits, take it off. Easily take it off.
So if you went to prison, you'd be okay with prison shoes because they don't have laces.
Yeah. I would be okay with that.
But what happens if you become severely depressed in prison?
Oh, that's pre-prison. That's all pre-prison. I might get worse.
But you can't kill yourself without your shoelaces in prison.
Oh, no. I'm not about that. I'm not pro that. I'm pro, like, just living it out. Living the dream, man.
Living the dream of the prison.
Living the prison dream.
I'm all about living that prison dream.
Like, what's the dream in prison? To, like, be rehabilitated and released into the rest of society? Is that the dream?
The dream in prison is to go through a, like, sentence, say it's like 6 months to a year.
Oh, so like short sentence.
Yeah, long
In a
sentence.
minimum security rehabilitation center.
Yeah.
If I go to prison, I'm going to like make sure I murder 3 other people there and get up on the hierarchy.
Oh, no.
No.
Okay.
I won't sell cigarettes. I don't smoke cigarettes. I will sell people.
We've all seen Orange is the New Black at this point, right?
I watched like the first like 3 seconds and I'm like, whoa, these boobs, this is too intense for me. I'll
Ditto.
watch this when I can pay more attention, and then I just rewatch Trailer Park Boys for like the 5th time.
That's a great choice.
It's like, and it's not even my Netflix, it's my old roommate's. Oh no, his girlfriend changed the password because he was watching too much Netflix.
Rest in peace, that Netflix account.
Yeah, now that Netflix account isn't seeing any more of Trailer Park Boys or The Office or the DC direct-to-DVD film Batman Under the Red Hood.
Sherlock. And then
No, I don't.
Louis.
I don't. Well, a little bit of Louis, but like I can't get into the like BBC shows. They're just like they're just too slow and like it's like an hour and a half to invest. Where like you need a half hour, you need to get it done in a half hour, unless it's like something on FX.
True. Well,
That's the movies.
It does.
have you watched any recent It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia on FXX? That's what we're talking about.
No.
I'm actually surprised. Like Always Sunny is still going. Like they're sort of like running out.
What else are they doing, though, you know?
But it's one of those things where like yeah, it's a staple. It's going to I think it's like 9th season, but it's one of those things where it's like it needs to like do something. It needs to bring in like a
Change your end.
Yeah, change your end.
In my opinion, it should have ended 2 seasons ago because I love the first 3. The first 3 are like one of my favorite TV runs.
You think it should have ended in like season 7?
Yeah.
Even though
because
it was the
bit-
pinnacle.
They just get real. They just get real yelly. Like you're a dick nose. It's just like we've heard that already, really, haven't we? I haven't seen the last 2, so I still need to catch up.
I'm not gonna lie. About a minute to 2 minutes ago, I laughed and bonked my head, and it hurts.
Are you smelling the smells of concussion?
No, I'm not smelling those concussions. We talked about concussion smells.
You know what? You know how we swapped those concussion stories?
Yeah.
I think we both had concussions.
Yeah.
Looking back on it, I think we both did.
Yeah.
We both saw stars.
Yeah.
I think seeing stars is one of the parts of having a concussion.
Well, you smell like iron in like your own parts during a concussion.
You smell your own parts.
Yeah, you smell your own parts. You're like, oh, dude, I should bathe more.
Yeah, well, I smell.
No, there's the smell. Like, dude, just like slam your
Is that your kid podcast?
slam into your head, and
Alright, hold on, Aaron. I'm gonna drop her home in a little bit. Let me give you.
but like no, you'll smell things like I don't know what it is.
you had a concussion?
I've had a contusion. They're worse.
This is better.
Bleed out of your nose or ears.
No, contusions where you
He bled out of his thoughts.
that's where you bruise the brain, right? Like concussions where the brain hits.
right.
Yeah, and contusions where it's like where like you're X-rayed for sure, and they're like, yeah, don't fall asleep for like a week.
Oh, straight week.
Wake up every half hour.
Well, no, because like I don't know. I should probably be like X-rayed again, making sure like I don't have onset spongiform
Concussion diabetes onset.
Well, no, like a lot of the NFL players who've taken hard hits over the years, they have
They're gone.
There was like a documentary about that. But, Yeah, if you get a lot of hard hits, it can lead to spotting in the brain of this softer tissue.
Spongy ass brain.
And it can drive you nuts later on in life. Junior Seau, rest in peace, am I right?
Yep.
Junior Seau.
I don't know who we're resting in peace, but
He's gone. He was not the father of the week. He was a terrible father. But he was an incredible linebacker for years.
Oh, yeah. No, he was the guy that they interviewed in the documentary. Well, his family, not him.
Yeah,
he's dead.
Yeah, he's gone.
Unless you can find like a hologram ghost version of him like Tupac.
You know what? I think liberals at Bonnaroo will fix that. Junior Seau hologram linebacker-esque.
Get on it.
And Lulu, help us out.
And he'll do a TED Talk.
Yeah. But again, this is with Steve from Pittsburgh. We're at the Velcro Shoes at the Lava Lounge. I think it's still Thursday, depending on where.
One more minute. Still Thursday.
All right, we will officially end this. We will officially end this part.
28th and a half birthday.
28th and a half birthday from Steve, baby.
Babyface Steve.
And
Baby.
From baby.
Steve from Babe.
From Baby Town.
Steve.
Great to have you here.
Steve from Baby, thank you for coming all the way from Baby to the show this evening.
All right, well, I'll let you guys go back to the internets.
So Steve from Baby, thanks for hanging out with Jake and I the other night. I thought you were a super funny dude, and we both look forward to seeing you again soon. Hopefully in another Velcro Shoes show. But yeah, again, you can hit us up at isthatyourkid on Twitter, isthatyourkid@yahoo.com. Email us in if you want business cards. We'll send them out to you. We'll pay that postage. YouTube.com/isthatyourkid. Mike'sPenTavern.com/ITYK to get those free 20 pizzas. And
But we don't have pizza, so we'll just get them from Pizza Hut and then
right.
them as
I never said that you guys had pizzas. I said that would just be the offer. So however you get the pizzas, that's between you and you.
You're gonna get them from Sylvester's.
Act in the next half hour. Free grouper.
Free stuffed grouper. Choice of side and house salad.
Free stuffed grouper. But that's all I got for this week, my friend.
Rob, you're from Salem?
Yeah, Salem, Ohio.
Salem, pretty small town. You said 12,000 people?
No, Struthers is 12,000 people. Salem is probably like 8,000 people.
So where did you grow up?
Struthers.
Okay, Struthers. Where did anything ever creepy happen in your hometown? Did you hear any stories? Is there like
You guys need any drinks back here?
Oh no, we're okay. I think.
Yeah, okay?
I'm okay.
Do
We're
you wanna-
eventually gonna need maybe a box to take this kind of stuff home.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it'll fit probably in one.
Oh, you'd just rather have a bigger box?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's pretty cool.
Well,
So nothing haunted.
nothing haunted, but there's something funny a kid I graduated with did. He stole 6 ATMs within city limits, and then on the 7th one, he finally got caught.
Why would you push your luck like that? I'd steal
Well,
one.
Because there's 7 drive-throughs.
I would steal one and be like, let's just get this going. Like, bust this open first before I keep.
His buddy bought a Cadillac and they caught him.
I've always wanted to
In
rob a
cash.
bank. Wait, maybe. No, I'll leave it. I won't cut it. I've always wanted to rob a bank.
You forced someone to try that?
I didn't say I would try it, but it just seems like such the easy way out.
No, it
Seems
doesn't
like
work.
such a
It
rush.
hardly ever worked back in the
If
day.
you want to know how dark I'm feeling emotionally.
The only
It's all that
person-
pizza's making you heavy, man.
Emotionally, where I am right
So
now
the
is.
These
banana-
smells are wearing you out, man.
The banana and Sprite challenge didn't work, but the Pizza Hut challenge might.
Yeah.
Banana and Sprite challenge.
We
We
did
ate a whole bunch of
bananas.
bananas and then drank as much Sprite as we could
And
and
when
tried
you
to get
throw
ourselves
up,
to throw up.
I felt real depressed.
We got
and we
close.
cut the podcast.
We got close and we ruined a podcast because we didn't throw up, but
And
we
then-
felt awful.
And then Lulu ended up putting it in our theme song. Well, I don't have anything else, Jake. Do you want to send this pod out this
In
week?
sending it off, I'm gonna send it over to Rob to send it off.
Okay. Oh,
Whoa.
a deflection. This has not happened. I
This
think
is
he's
unprecedented.
He's not. I think he's had the final thought. Maybe not the final word on the podcast, but he's had the final thought on the podcast since it's early days. Coming up on 20 weeks of the podcast, Rob. This is big news.
This is huge news.
Send it off. Episode 19. Is that your kid?
Episode 19. Is that your kid? Get at us at Twitter. Is that your kid? Hashtag ITKY. ITYK.
That brings everything full circle.
Yes. You're officially a part of it because you have to botch the name.
You know, I think that might be true too.
That's false. See, I knew it. I'm so good. I'm so convincing with Sylvester Stallone. Like, it's so convincing. I can get all of you.
Stallone shit is killing me. He's done 3 of them. So